I don't think I knew what
Wait a sec, wait, I'm gonna go back. I realized I didn't have it on. That's such a good fucking statue of the Witch
I don't
King.
think I knew what we were making as we were developing WoW. I didn't know what all the systems in this game were supposed to be. All I knew was that we were building something huge and amazing and beautiful.
Yep.
When I was hired onto the World of Warcraft team, I think it was under the title of 3D artist.
I was hired on as an associate quest designer.
Oh, this is.
So I joined World of Warcraft as one of the original first 2 quest designers. It was myself and Pat Nagel.
My name is Patrick Nagel. I started working at Blizzard in 1997.
Wait, Nat
My name is Tom
Pagel.
Chilton, and the first game I worked on here at Blizzard
Wait a second.
was World of Warcraft.
Woo!
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Onyxia by the end of the play session?
Yeah, we got this.
Do I need to go back?
Vaguely remember.
Holy shit, man.
What is it? What is this template thing, and do I need to worry about it,
Oh
Alec?
my
You guys
god.
did work on this.
Look at all the.
You never forget your first thing,
Wow.
as it were, that you add to the game. You just don't.
I can't say I really remember.
The first quest
Okay.
I made was Kobold Camp Cleanup.
Bingle's
right.
Lost Tools, or I believe it's called Bingle's Missing Supplies.
I feel like, man, I really should have remembered that.
So the very first thing that I worked on and added to the
Green Hills
game
is
was some of the
Stranglehold, right?
earliest quests in Westfall.
We
Oh,
had a
thank
few
God.
things
Okay, I
in
thought it was-
game. They were like these really old buildings that somebody else had built, and it almost looked like they had just pulled them out of Warcraft 3.
Okay.
And so
They
I
basically
started
did,
working
as far
on
as
the
I
Gold
knew.
Shire Inn.
You deliver some mail to a sheriff. So that's what we're doing right now.
Are you reading the note that Marshall McBride gives you?
I think I wrote it.
What?
Probably.
Well, it was
Probably in all
reading the
caps with
quest.
crayon.
Can you believe that?
The way that
Wow.
we went about it was interesting and very naive. Because we
Holy
didn't know
shit,
what we were
man.
really making then. We had an idea of what we wanted to make,
Yeah.
but the reality would become clear as we got into alpha.
That was the way some of the development on that project went. But the team was just so into everything that we were doing. And we were so passionate about it that sometimes you would just come up with an idea and you thought it was great.
Tiggle.
you just do
Oh
it.
boy.
Working on a lot of different things at the same time was, of course, a challenge too. There were the talents, there was the class design, there was the
Yeah.
auction house, there was PvP, there was like a lot of different stuff going on at once.
I think it was the first time I've seen a group of human beings so singularly motivated and passionate about
shit.
anything in my life.
I think they really just
Oh,
wanted
shit.
to make a massively multiplayer role-playing game that they wanted to play. And I mean, that's what I got, from it, and that's
They
why I wanted to
play.
join.
That's right.
You guys remember when we had to do these quests? I literally freaked about this because I was like, it was one of my first like you must do this, and I'm like freaking out, and I'm like, it's got to be amazing. And so like, I'm gonna name this guy something awesome.
Vulcan Eisen.
Right?
It's like Isengard and strategy. Everybody's planning. We are planning our WoW Classic experience right now. And so we're trying to decide, do we want to be Horde or Alliance? I was always the main tank. My wife was the main healer. Do we want to do that again?
There
Or
you
do we
go.
want to switch it up?
Ironically
There you
enough,
go,
I go
dude.
through some of the same like considerations about what character class to play. Like, all those same questions that were bubbling around in my head 15 years ago are bubbling in my head again, and there doesn't feel like there's an absolutely right answer, which is probably a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to go through the Dead Mines with them as well. I mean, it was like, I think it was the first dungeon we ever made. It had a
Really?
great
Wow.
story.
That's a really good start.
You're
Holy
in the
shit.
dungeon.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Well, not
No,
the
we
dungeon
haven't.
itself.
Okay, yeah, we're.
This is the public.
Oh, Jeff's going.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
How did people ever figure this out?
I wonder.
It's kind of bittersweet to think about playing the game again
Oh my god.
because there was something so
Is that the
special
original release?
when it launched.
Wow.
I can only hope that as I
Holy
play it
shit.
again, it can reignite that sense of exploration and discovery and the sense of the unknown.
And at some point during gameplay, it's like, whatever that initial thing was that grabbed you the first time 15 years ago, it just kind of grabs you again.
I need heals. I need heals.
I don't have it. Oh, you're going down. Oh my God.
They got nerfed that, dude. Yeah, they got nerfed that, man.
I feel like so much of the magic is here in the game, and I wasn't actually expecting that. Yeah, how much it holds up, and how much of the things that
I like how they're just like all balding dudes
are still there.
But
Wait,
these are the architects of the greatest game
get
ever.
The sheep?
What do you mean? For me, it goes past the playing, the nostalgia that you get of playing the content, and it takes me to another time of a younger me and a different mindset even.
I remember during development, the first time that I took a Griffin ride, and I'll never forget that experience of realizing that everything that I was flying over was real and connected, and it was this world for me to explore.
I go back to a quote from Chris Metzen. Chris always said that the main character of World of Warcraft is the world. Something that WoW Classic had that was so important to the original experience was sense of world.
That's a big fucking, think about that.
Everywhere. So it really made you think about travel and pacing.
One of the reasons WoW is so successful is that the world itself really draws you in, and there's so much character, especially in those early zones.
There was so much creative energy and passion that it made up for some of the inexperience sometimes.
There he is,
everybody on the team so ardently desired to create the coolest possible thing that they could, and every day we went into work and we poured our heart and souls into the project, and I think that's the reason it came together and into the game that it is today.
It's such a degree of fidelity that millions of people could potentially, many millions of people could potentially come and play this thing that really changed us as developers, changed us as a company.
I'm really excited. There's going to be a bunch of people who've never played World of Warcraft before. They're going to get to experience pretty much what somebody a generation before them did and have that magical moment.
I mean, I think we should keep it hard like this, and the people who want to do it, it's just going to be a really fun way to play WoW.
I think there's something to be said for going home again, which is something that we don't get in our lives on a normal basis.
Keep it hard.
I think that's a special and exceedingly rare thing to be able to do, and I think that WoW Classic gives those people that opportunity to experience again what home feels like.
See, this is what we've been waiting for, man. Look at these comments. I'm hoping returning to our roots will help strengthen and make retail WoW better. Me too. You think you do, but you don't. However, we did. Best game ever created. I can't wait for Classic launch. Fuck, man. Shit, dude. It's like maybe 3 years ago, dude. But I can't imagine seeing all the original devs playing together. You know what I mean?
Because
did you ever expect that we would ever see something like this 3 fucking years ago? All the devs playing Classic WoW. No Chris Metzen? Yeah, unfortunately, didn't have Chris Metzen. But I mean, they had all the other guys. I mean, all these guys made the game. I would have never fucking expected to see this happen, man. Are all of them at Blizzard now? I think they're all at Blizzard still. I'm not really sure. Okay, Sean, no, about that. Like the video? Yeah, we're gonna give this a big fucking thumbs up, dude. I'll link you guys the video right here. 2005 BlizzCon Jeff. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of those fucking videos, man. There are 4 pretty much the only ones left. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck, man? It's really, really fucking badass to see that, man. I'll say that for sure. So guys, and look at all these guys, right? These are old dudes that got gray beards at this point. They're balding a little bit. And these are the dudes that made and played WoW. Bomber the Bold, you donated yesterday saying that you were checking that I'd be here. Well, it looks like I am. Thank you very much for the 2 years, man. I fucking appreciate that. Holy shit, 2 years. Happy 7th anniversary. Asmongold, keep the shit you do. I will. Thank you very much, Bomber. Can I get unbanned? Claudia, just message one of the mods and they can take care of it, okay, man? I don't want to deal with it right now. 12 Reddit dislikes. Well, no, those are Alabaster Griffin owners right there. There are 12 Alabaster Griffin owners who were downvoting that video. They're like, "Oh, son of a bitch, man! It's not gonna be as good as it was. People are not gonna like it. They're not gonna play for like 5 minutes and do like one quest. I can't do this anymore. I gotta go back to fucking BFA, dude. These fucking losers."